going on? Happy Monday, everybody. What's going on? Alex O Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are we going to get a pump? Are we going to get a pump? Let's go. To all the people who have not only slid in dog poo, but maybe we all have a dog poo story. Maybe we all have a dog poo story. I definitely have a dog poo story. And maybe at the end of the live, I will share my dog poo story. It's quite interesting. Good morning. We're talking about dog poo already, man. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day here in Alex O Cryptoville. So, let's say hi to the chat. Good morning, Lunar Beaches Crypto. What's going on? Good morning, Alex and the Otter Gang. It's the new week, and it's off to an exciting start. Let's make some moolah. Moolah. Is that like Mulan, but moolah? It's been a wild weekend. It's been a bit of a wreck city, and we need to be very cautious here, okay, my friends? What's going on, Jeet Corp? I started my day by stepping in dog poo, he says. It's going to be a good week. Lunar Beaches Crypto says he loves the optimism. So, as we can see, we are off to a great start, my friends. It can it go worse from here? We'll have to wait and see. And Lunar Beaches Crypto, Alex, are we longing from here? We might be longing from here. It might be just a perfect little long setup that we have for you. And hopefully we didn't miss it completely. So, we'll take a look at that. Johnny Watchman, the man, the myth, the blonde locks. Good morning to you, my friend. Much love. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. And good morning, the best toast around, the French toaster. Thank you for dropping by, French. Much love to you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day, guys. It's Monday. Let's jump into the charts. DDT coming through. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. And I mean, I was looking at long in this. This could be a long setup. Okay, we got a little bit of a pushback here. We got a little bit of a golden pocket here where we're looking to take the trade, and we're looking for this to continue its way upwards. Money flow is thick as F, okay? Money flow is thick. If you go through any of these time frames, you can see the money flow is thick, okay? It's damn girl thick, okay? So we're going to be watching this. We're looking for this to pump, and then dump, and we'll get into why I think it's going to happen that way. A little bit of a liquidity grab up at the tops here at this upper box, where we can look for Bitcoin's price to trail its way up here. Get everybody and their brother and sister and mother and daughters and friends and family all buying Bitcoin, only to drop it on our ass. Because there are some CME gaps below us, my friends. There are some CME gaps below us that I'm looking to get filled, okay? We did not fill them as of yet, as of last week. I'm looking for them to be filled this week, okay? So you can see on my CME futures chart, we have some gaps, man. We like the gaps. I don't know if you like a gap, but I like a good gap, okay? So we can see that we have created yet another CME gap and yet another possible trickle down. But first, let's get everybody and their brothers and sisters and bullish, and then let's drop it on their ass, right? That's how it tends to go. Or we could just beautifully drop it now, and we are thinking about that beautiful thigh gap. That is what we're talking about. We got some beautiful CME. CME should just be called thigh, okay? Bitcoin thigh futures, okay? The thigh gaps are great, okay? So we can see that we got a beautiful move up, but we created a gap over the weekend, okay? And that's just because of how the markets work with them opening and closing on the futures, okay? So we're looking for a little bit of a push up here. We have now started to get above the VWAP, okay? VWAP? I don't know. Are you being like, I'm Italian. You calling it a VWAP? Are you calling it a VWAP? You want a problem, man? If Tony Soprano was here, he'd tell you, man. We don't VWAP. We VWAP. WAP. Okay, it's like a slap. It's not VWAP. So we're getting above the VWAP. I'm in a good mood this morning. How are you guys feeling, man? How are you guys feeling? Because I know in the poll I was asking, this weekend I went climbing a mountain, right? And I was wearing what? What would we generally wear in this community? We generally would be wearing roller skates. However, some of you guys seem to be wearing snowshoes. Do you guys even know how crazy it is walking in snowshoes? You feel like, Lord of the Rings when Legolas is just walking across the snow and it's not even making a print. You feel like that, okay? You feel like an elf. You feel like you're one with the elements, okay? The snow stays flat. You are one of the snowman, okay? So we're going to jump into the prices here. I will shut my trap. We got a very, very beautiful week ahead of us. Depending on how you feel, you can make it beautiful no matter what. And this is how we roll here. So hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Let's go into that weekly candle close, right? So let's go and look at that weekly candle close. Now, this was a little bit lower before. This was down here before we had a little bit of a pump ski, okay? So to me, this tells me that they were possibly trying to push up price here to have not so much of a candle that looks like this, okay? I know that's a horrible drawing, but they wanted some more body because, they wanted some more body on that shooting star one here. Okay, so I think they pushed it up just a bit so it isn't a completely, that's a nice cube we're drawing here. Okay, isn't a complete 3D candle drawing here because it's on the weekly. Okay, that looks like a middle finger. So they've pushed it up here a little bit, right? So we can see that this isn't a complete shooting star. Like if this wick was longer, yeah, okay, but this wick isn't very, very massive. So I can say that this looks like possibly just a small continuation after such a friggin' massive pump, okay? After such a massive pump. So the weekly has started to curve up. Money flow is in the green, but the VWAP is a telling tale here that we got a little bit of a down VWAP here, which does give us room to pop back up if we do continue upwards, okay? So we are preparing for upwards right now, but we are looking for a retracement overall. Does that make sense? I'm looking for a little push up and then a correction. That is what I am looking for this week. I am looking for a correction in order for us to continue up. Now, I may be wrong. Anything can happen. Look at XRP. Look at ADA. I mean, it's all flying. Okay, so we need to be very careful because look at this shit. Okay, we flying. All right, over to the 5 minute, 5 day, 5 minute. I only trade the 5 minute. Oh man, too much fun. So you can see this is pushing up. 5 day money flow is sticking the green. Okay, so a little bit of a cool off here. However, this does look to me as if it's bullish, right? We can see the continuation over. We can see that the momentum wave is still pretty sharp to the upside. Okay, we can see the stochastics pushing upwards. Okay, so for me, as I flip through these long term, okay, long, they always, when they exaggerate something in the UK, they say it twice. Okay, so the long terms, and then we have the long terms. So the long terms would be like the daily, the 2 day, the 3 day, and then the long terms are like the 4 day, the 5 day, and the weekly, and beyond. Okay, so massive, beautiful, pushing to the upside on these long terms. Okay, now we get into the 3 day. Now the 3 day we were looking at for so long, and we can finally see this crossover into the green. Okay, we've been waiting for this for quite a bit. Okay, we've been waiting for this. We got the crossover into the green. Now, what does this mean? This means that money has come out and is pushing in, therefore can continue its lovely trend to the upside. Okay, to the upside. We see that VWAP has gotten underneath, but it can easily just pop up and push up. Okay. When we look at this pump up on the 3 day, we can see that there is starting to be a bit of exhaustion up top here. Okay, so this is what I mean by a cool off. Okay, I would like to see it come back down to this 32.8 area that we've had marked out on our charts for so long. Okay, 32.8, 32.8, 32.8. I'll say it one more time, just so you guys are aware. Okay, 32.8. I'm looking for 32.8. Okay. Hello, 32.8. But first a push-up. First we got to do our push-ups in the morning, right? Do some exercise. And then we come to the charts, fresh mind, crack the fingers, crack the neck, all right? Throw up the charts, throw up this chart, throw up the S&P, throw up the Dixie, throw up the Bitcoin, and make some decisions, okay? Be prepared. Like Uncle Scar said, be prepared, okay? Be prepared. So what we can see here is that we're making higher highs here and lower lows here. So is this a divergence? Hey, it doesn't look convincing to me, okay? It doesn't look, I would like us to see this and then this, okay? I would like us to see this. So we're being patient here, my friends. We're being patient. Okay? So as we come through here onto the daily, however, we can see that we're now below this overbought territory. So we're now below that, and the money flow is thick, okay? Is thick. And now, ever since Saturday, we crossed over on Thursday to the underside of the VWAP, and ever since that, we've trailed under. Now look at this. It wants to pop, baby, okay? This wants to pop. VWAP just wants to go Bazinga, okay? Bazinga. Okay, so 32.8 bag liquidity, right? Come on. You know it, right? You know it. So I'd like to see a little bit of a pop-up, get everybody, we're going to 37. We're going to 37, and then be like, bam, bam, drop it on your ass, right? I don't know if there's something in this coffee this morning, man. I feel great. You know why I feel great? Because I have such a loving and kind community. And if you want to be part of that community, press a like, press the subscribe button. Join us in the free Discord. We got lots of things to go over, okay? Okay? So the money flow, thick as fuck, okay? Thick as fuck. So be very cautious with your shorts here. Yes, we are looking for something like this, where we pump up. And we get rejected, okay? We get rejected. Maybe we come even higher. Maybe we come up here. Maybe we take out this high. But I do see a correction in the future. I do. With my crystal ball, okay? Not financial advice, but the crystal ball says a possible liquidity grab. So we'll be looking for that, okay? Over to the 12-hour. Now we'll throw up our levels. We can see that we're doing this flag. We're doing the flag, right? We all like a good flag, right? We got support and resistance here. And we have some levels above us that we're looking to trade for the continuation to the upside. I forgot my coffee at home this morning. Oh, my God. I've been there so many times. French toaster, I feel you. And it's on the counter. And you know what? I would do it sometimes, and Mrs. Otter would send me a picture of it. Like, it's going to help me. Like, I haven't realized when I'm reaching down into my cup holder, half awake, driving to work in construction. I reach down to the cup holder, and there's nothing there. And then I get a bing bing on my GPS of Mrs. Otter sending me a picture of your travel mug. And she's like, "You forgot your travel mug." I'm like, "Oh." I had no clue. Because I am complete without my travel mug in the morning. I had no clue. So we continue our way here over to the 12-hour. Now, with the 12-hour, we can see money flow chunky, right? Chunky money flow. A little bit of a cool off here. Okay, we can see we're making higher highs, right? However, not such a dramatic momentum wave shift to the downside. We're kind of hovering here pretty flat. So there is an opportunity for us to continue upwards, right? Right? So we want to be very cautious here. We know that, we are working up. We got a lot of XRP FUD here. Everybody's like, yeah, XRP is going to $100, okay? So be cautious. It is Monday, right? And we do have a bunch of news that we're going to go over to prepare us for the week, guys. So we'll go over that. I'm just going to use a top-down analysis first. Then we'll go into some nitty-gritty. Then we'll go into some news. Then we'll go over and say, we're thinking about going over and saying hello to Piano Matty B today. So hope you guys want to join me and throw some otters in his chat and go and spread some love to a fellow crypto YouTuber. So, woof, look at this. Woof, that's a shooting star candle, right? Are we getting rejected? We're down at 34.96. 991. Okay, so you can see I have a couple trend lines here. One of these hidden trend lines that I like to call it. I mean, you could draw a trend line here where you're looking for it to come up like this. It depends on what you're looking at. I mean, a trend line is just a guide, okay? For me, I use a trend line. Sometimes I use channels, right? So you can use a channel from this one, and then you can pull this through, and you can see, okay, it's respected here, it's respected there, it's also respected here technically. So if you want to look at that, go right ahead. So I can see this upward channel where I'm hoping that price, if we are to continue through here, we're coming up and then we're coming down, okay? And then we got all these beautiful, beautiful gaps, thigh gaps to fill, okay? Thigh gaps are important to fill. So these are the kind of the ideas that I'm looking at, okay? So down to the 4 hour we go. Down to the 4 hour we go. Now we can see the 4 hour has been very, very kind to us, okay? We can see here, 4 hour trigger wave, okay? You can see here, 4 hour trigger wave. Look at the moves you've gotten. Gift wrap, man. Gift wrap. If you're just trading these smaller term time frame or these longer term 4 hour time frames and you just traded the trigger waves, you would have caught both of these moves and you would have caught them to the upside, okay? So very generous trigger waves that we can see on the 4 hour, okay? Also, I believe it's a 2 hour. Yes, it is. So this weekend, we got a 2 hour trigger wave, okay, down here. Another one pushed us up, okay? So for me, these trigger waves have been playing out quite nicely, okay? Quite nicely, where we can see big moves to the upside. Another trigger wave. Well, this is more of a momentum wave with a green dot down here. So I like to see trigger waves as a very small dip down and then a pop-up, right? Dip down, pop-up. Very tight. Tight. We like them tight, okay? So very, very cool how the moves have come off of that. Okay, so the 4 hour money flow is heading upwards. You can see the trajectory of the money flow heading upwards, which is very healthy for the Bitcoin price. You can see it's very much following the Bitcoin price from here. It's been heading upwards. So money is coming into the market on the 4 hour. However, we are getting a little bit of a bearish engulfing right now. So be very cautious with the longs. I am looking for price to continue here. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on. Okay, we'll have to see what's going on. A little bit of a rejection here. We'll have more news once the market opens where we can make better decisions on a possible pump. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so going over here to the 1 hour. Now this is what I was looking for this morning. I'm looking for a bounce off of the 786 here. Oof. Here's the trade setup, my friends. 786 to the upside, all the way to the top of this mini channel. Okay? Looking for something like this. Is it going to play out? I don't know. There is a lot of gaps down below, like we said. So for me, I had a couple losses this weekend and a couple wins. However, with the volatility, with these wicks, with the movement of the price action this weekend, what is it telling me? It's telling me simply that I need to be in and out of my trades faster, okay? That I need to pay myself early, and I need to get in and get out and pay myself, okay? Because of the state of the market, right? So we can see let's go into the 12-minute, okay? We can see this very simply, okay? Very quick and swift moves have happened to us all weekend, okay? So where is this? This is Sunday, right? This is Saturday. This is Saturday. Okay, so chop sideways, big move. Chop sideways, big move. Chop sideways, big move. Chop sideways, big move. Big move. Big move. Big move. Okay? How does that look? Does that look like it's fun to trade, man? Because I got chopped up this weekend, okay? Couple losses. Not many wins, okay? I think I'm down 1,500 this weekend just from getting chopped up, okay? You know, I'd take a $500 win, $500 win, $1,000 loss, like knocked out. And it's good that I'm using good risk management and a stop loss and paying myself, but if I had just taken the profits and ran, I would have been a lot more positive this weekend. So getting a familiarity with the way the market is working this weekend, for me, it's just grabbing shorts and longs, man. Look at this. It's just grabbing shorts and longs all the way through this weekend, right? And actually all the way through this trend. I mean, look at this last week. We got to move up, bang, bang, grabbing liquidity, right? Moving up, bang, grabbing liquidity, right? Getting everybody bullish, bang, grabbing liquidity, right? So for me right now, what I've noticed is that I need to protect myself trading. Okay, I need to protect myself trading. It doesn't mean I'm not going to look at my setups, look for bullish divergence, look for bounces off the golden pocket up to the VWAP, trades like that. I am going to be looking for these. However, instead of taking half profits, I'm probably going to take full profits and look for the next trade. Okay, that's kind of my strategy going into this week, where I will be looking to get in and out of my trades quite quickly, paying myself, not letting them ride too much. Or if I am going to let it ride, I'm going to take at least like 60 to 80% of them out, depending on the momentum of the trading day. Okay, so I need to be very cautious here for myself. I'm just trying to share some of my thinking with you guys in order to help you guys be profitable, because it is very psychological. This is very much like, oh, there's FOMO because we're going to the moon, but also like it's still a market and it's still going to go up and down. So just pressing long at the top is not going to help me be profitable, right? So I need to be very cautious here. So we can see on the shorter term time frame, so we'll start at the hourly, and we can see that we are getting a red dot and a push down. However, we are in a very nice uptrend from this weekend, right? So we can see that we are in a nice uptrend from this weekend. However, we can say that we could be looking to cool off, okay, and getting everybody bullish on XRP and stuff like that. We need to be very cautious here. So I am looking for the bounce from here, from the 786 / golden pocket area, where we can continue upwards, and then I will be paying myself at the top of this range, right? If we even get there, I'll probably take half out up here somewhere. So I am looking for this trade right now. Let me go over and see. Yeah, possible entry coming. Let's go down into the short-term time frames. We got the 12-minute here. We can see bullish or bearish engulfing. Okay, so this is looking to push down more right now, in my opinion. Coming through here. Okay, a little bit of exhaustion down at this level. We do have some support here. So for me right now, looking for this bounce off the 786 from here to here. / golden pocket area. So, I mean, not financial advice, but you could take the trade from here and can look for a continuation, at least back up to the underside of the line here, right? So we can see the trickle down, and then maybe we see something back up to here. So short scalp, possible opportunity. There's always opportunities depending on your risk management and your setups. So make sure to always do your own research, set yourselves up, practice good risk management, and a safe and healthy mind never hurts either way. Okay, so that's kind of my thoughts for Bitcoin overall, but we do have our levels. Make sure to add the levels to your charts where we're looking for reactions on price. Okay, and I'll just mark these out and I'll share them with the Discord so that you guys are aware of them as well. Okay, so that we can all, let's move that over a bit so we can all trade together, have our levels. And with these levels that I share, it's always about doing your own research, having an idea of what you're looking for an entry, and then executing as per se, right? So that's kind of where I'm at here with the Bitcoin chart, just trying to practice a little bit better risk management and a healthier mindset throughout. So make sure we always download and share that with the free Discord down below. And you can see we had some announcements. So I'm going to go into this. We do have earnings this week coming up. So we have Mackie D's, baby, Mackie D's, but we also have Pinterest and HSBC. Okay, Pfizer, AMD on Tuesday. It doesn't end there. We also have Roku and PayPal. Okay, and then a Big Daddy on. Oh, this was last week. Sorry, this was last week. So we do have earnings this week coming up. I will get the new chart for you guys. I will post this in here. This was last week. This was the 30th. I'm sorry about that. So I will post a new one for you guys. But we do have earnings, especially on, I believe it's Tuesday and Thursday. But I will update you guys on that. However, this one is up to date. So November begins. November is historically the strongest month in the market. Okay. Also, here we go. Earnings on Oxy and eBay on Tuesday. Disney, MGM. Okay. On Wednesday, and then Win on Thursday. So there is, on Tuesdays, eBay and stuff like that. So be cautious of that. Yields on watch. So the 10-year yield, we're looking for it to dump, but this 5% yield is very concerning. Then the Treasury action, the Treasury Department plans to auction $112 billion in debt next week. So the investors will look to see the impact on yields this week. Okay, that's why. Key levels is 42K to 45K, and we've looked at that on the S&P. So we will take a quick peek at that for sure. Today we have some ideas for the S&P and where we're looking to go. Then we also have, 35K now remains the top. Okay, so this is just a general idea that I send out to you guys. So make sure you always check those things. And SBF and his ex are facing a lot of jail time. So that's great to see as well. Okay, China news. Also, China does not want to miss out. Community reacts on HK, Hong Kong spot Bitcoin ETF news. Okay, the cryptocurrency community is excited about the Hong Kong government reportedly weighing the launch of a spot cryptocurrency exchange traded fund. So Hong Kong, bullish news. Competition is amazing. I don't know what that's going to open. If the U.S. has its proxy asset manager BlackRock launching an ETF, China needs its proxy asset manager to launch one too. So bullish news for Bitcoin. Okay, very, very cool. Now we also have Mr. Hoskins. Okay, Mr. Ada, and Ada has pumped massively. Charles Hoskins is root of trust, calls it the root of trust for the entire crypto industry, praises Cardano, right? So Cardano, which I hold, I'm biased, okay? Foundation of trust, okay? The entire cryptocurrency industry. Speaking during the concluded Cardano summit in Dubai, okay? Hoskins encapsulated the journey of Cardano thus far and offered an intrigued glimpses into the promising future of the community governance and innovative technologies within the Cardano ecosystem. So not too long ago, Cardano was very small, but we had a great vision, okay? So very interesting article here on Cardano, wooing the crowd and possibly a reason why we've gotten a nice, massive pump. Good morning, Melissa. What's going on? Wayne C, what's going on? Dave Digital in the house. So we got Wayne C. How's it going? I hope you had a sandwich this today or in the near future. Did you get a sandwich, Wayne C? Good morning, Melissa. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Much love to you. So let's jump into some alts. We went through that pretty quickly today. That was awesome. Okay, that's awesome. So the Dixie has dumped. Okay, bullish for Bitcoin, right? The S&P, we have some key levels above us. Now, they're saying 4,500. I think that as a psychological level is pretty accurate, right? So we can go to 4,500. Yes, he did. That's the only way, my friend. But interesting enough, with the S&P, we have created gaps below us, just like in the Bitcoin CME futures. We have created gaps below us. Are they going for them right now? Right. Very interesting to see. We are having a little bit of a push down on the CME futures for Bitcoin. Okay. However, there is one even lower. So we're looking for eventually for Bitcoin. We're looking for Bitcoin to pump and then dump. Okay. That's kind of the idea for this week. Pump early, dump later this week. Okay. That's kind of where I'm leaning. That's just an idea. Okay. So always go with ideas and know when you're wrong, which is always important. Have an idea, create a thesis around that idea of where price might go, do some TA, set up some levels, drink some coffee, then practice good risk management, and then execute your trade. Okay? That's the way we want to go. So ADA, coming up to key levels. Let's make this one red just to blend in here. So this is very, very good for ADA. We can see, let's pull this all the way across. We can see here that we are coming up to the value area high. We have a big gap of volume here where we have pushed, okay? However, if we pull this back, okay, before we had this massive drop here and massive drop, massive pump here. So within this area, this is where we're looking to trade. Look at that. Point of control, okay? So there are some levels here we can see that will pull up as well. That look to be stops, okay? That look to be stops along the way. However, it's nice to see where ADA has gotten. Can it continue its way up to these key levels? Can we see this flip to support and hang around here? That would be bullish for ADA. If we do drop below here, though, look for it to come back down to here, okay, around 31 cents. Right now, we're at 35 cents. Amazing pumpage for ADA. So let's see it flip and then continue its way upwards, okay? Very nice move for ADA over the weekend. Look at this, man. This is beautiful. You can draw a momentum wave here where we're looking for price to continue its way up the ladder all the way to Moontown, if that's a place. I'm sure Elon Musk has thought of it. So ADA moving up. So right now we're getting above that key level. We can mark out here too. We can see that we did have a little stop along the way. So that clearly is some defined support below us here. And just mark out your charts so that you know the next level to break through is 36. And the key level below us is 33. So if we do see a little bit of a retracement, we can look for a continuation down at 33. Crimson Caravan Company, get down. Stop whining, it's Arnold. What's going on, CCC? In the place to be. Get down. Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Who is your daddy? Get down. Oh, man. What's going on, CCC? In the place to be. Let's go over and say hi to Piano Matty B. I think that's what we were going to do. So we want to start invading people with otters. I think that's what we wanted to start doing. So let's go over Piano Matty B. He's a fellow Canadian. He performs every morning. He's got some crazy editing. I love this guy. I went to his... I'm going to go and throw some otters in Piano Matty B's chat. I don't know about you guys. But I wanted to start showing love to other creators that I really like, who I think are good people. Because kindness is... It might be a tumor. I just wanted to start spreading more love. So for me, I think the crypto community is missing kindness. It's missing honesty. It's missing transparency. So if the Otter Gang can deliver this, healthy mindset, healthy living, good people, great communities, helping others, that's what it's all about, right? So I wanted to jump over and start jumping over to certain creators. This week we're choosing Piano Matty B. We're gonna go over and just throw some likes up, subscribe if you haven't already, and go and help out fellow communities. Right? I think that's a great way of showing some love. So I'm starting to do this. I hope you guys join me in it too. Kindness is rare, man. Like Mr. Clean with Hair, as Lil Wayne used to say. So make sure to go over Piano Matty B. Say hello. We're getting a pump here on Bitcoin. Pump here on Bitcoin. Good vibes always. It might be a tumor. Be Team Crypto. Stop whining. Stop whining. I'm a copy idiot. Who is your daddy and what does he do? When I said I'd kill you last, I lied. I'm having too much fun. I lied. Okay, so a little bit of a move, a little bit of a dip down on the Bitcoin, and a little bit of a push back on the Bitcoin. So we were looking for this. We were looking for the bounce off the 786 continuation. Can we continue upwards? Let's see what we got here on the short-term time frames and break it down for you. If there is any alts that you would like me to look at, please throw them in the chat, my friends. Please throw them in the chat. If not, we're going to take a final look at Bitcoin. We're going to send you guys off with some love, some respect, and some kindness. So we didn't get down to the 786. However, we are above the VWAP. Okay, this is looking good. The trade setup was given in advance this morning from the golden pocket, bouncing up. Okay, I said I was going to look to jump into it. I think, yes, sirree, we're into it. Okay, we're into it. Into it like I am into all you guys. What do you guys think? Should we start the stream at 8 a.m. or is that too early for you sleepyheads? 8 a.m. possible start time. Considering that, it would help me get to the charts market open a lot better, because obviously this is the best time to trade in my opinion for me as a short-term scalp trader looking for longer moves. If there's any alts you want me to look at, I mean XRP to the moon, getting above key level of resistance at 70 cents. It's at 72. Next level is 76, okay? ETH, we're waiting for this big breakout on ETH. I put this in the Discord. If it gets above here, man, ETH is going to go parabolic, man. I don't care. It's lagging compared to Solana, but if ETH gets above, you know, this 19, we all got to get above 1950, okay? Got to get out of the 1900s and get into the 2000s, bro. So ETH in this wedge looking to fly, okay? ETH is going to fly, okay? Don't get it twisted. ETH is still the big daddy Kane. It's at 2K, man. Okay, Solana's doing its thing. We love you, Solana. Welcome to the gang. You know, beautiful community. However, ETH is tried, tested, and true, like a Ford found on road dead. Okay, Matic pumping too. Okay, everything's kind of pumping, so that's why I'm looking for the pump, the fake out, and then the dump. It's kind of where I'm at. I will be in the Discord sharing my trade setups, what I'm looking for, and hopefully you guys can join me with that. Okay, hopefully you can join that. So if you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. Very grateful for every single one of you guys, okay? Every single one of you. And if you're wondering, we were in Schaefer's office, okay? We were in Schaefer's office. We're getting that pump, baby. We're getting that pump, baby. We were in Schaefer's office just doing some snooping around, okay? Schaefer, what's with these headphones? What's with... I want to know what's on... I'm going to zoom in on your batteries over here. Are those some batteries? This is Schaefer's office, okay? So, Alexo Crypto. Much love to every single one of you guys. Happy Monday. Touch some grass. Spread the love. Go over and check out Piano Matty B. I'm going to go over there now. Much love to every single one of you guys. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.